What is up, reviewees? We're here in, well, we actually traveled back in time. Yes, the review board can do that. Just imagine what's gonna happen once we have a big budget. So let's go ahead, subscribe to that channel so we can get there. But we're gonna travel back in time, late 60s, early 70s time frame. And we're gonna make some amazing coffee because I'm thirsty. I know you're thirsty. We know we love coffee here. So let me take you on a little tour. Back in time.
Welcome to the review board. Sit right down and just enjoy.
We're out in Tucson doing those road tripping reviews, and this is where we're staying. So, gotta love that. The door. Welcome back in time. My turntable. You guys, some of you don't even know what this is. Record players. They're making a comeback, but these are legit vintage music. Still, the technology blows my mind, you know, engraved on that. Got some good sound, but for copyright, I can't be playing that right now. Little dining room. Very nicely done. Love the floors. So a little mid-mod madness here going on. But what we love. I brought the AeroPress back in time with me. This is a great travel thing. I'm going to do a review on this. Take it camping with you. Makes a great cup of coffee. Very easy to travel with. But look what I found. Look what we found. I mean, spell it out for me. Nostalgia, right? Okay, now, not my nostalgia, but this is all somebody's nostalgia, right? This time frame. I mean, look at the kitchen we're in. I'll take you on a little tour while we got the fondue pots. You know, I'll take you on a little tour while we're warming this coffee pot up. But Moka Pot coffee, we're gonna do a little how-to, show you how it's made a good cup of coffee. Not quite an espresso, but still a pretty strong cup, and a tasty cup of coffee. So, go ahead. We already warmed up our water on the old in the old kettle. Bring that up. You want to bring it up to a boil and then take it off. If you've got an electric, you know, and you can set the temperature, go ahead. I already did this, so that's going to be quick. All right. You want to do this because this makes this process go a lot faster. So take your Moka Pot, unscrew it. All right, and this is the chamber that we're going to put the water in. And we're going to go ahead and fill this up. It's about 15 grams of coffee. So you want to go a little finer than drip. All right, and any of your coffees, it doesn't, not an espresso, it doesn't have to be an espresso grind, because I tried that. It just took a little too long, and it kind of got a little too dark, and kind of had some off notes there. So take the kettle off. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna put the coffee in. So if you can see that, I know the lighting in the 70s was great here. So go ahead and fill that up. Level it off. You don't have to tamp it. It's not an espresso. Don't want to pack it. All right. So let's go ahead and just set that there. That's a perfect place for that. All right. Take your water. This is gonna be hot. Hot water burn, baby. Be careful. All right. Fill that up. Love that sound. All right, that's good. So now this has already started the process. Go ahead, drop your filter there. Go ahead, screw this on. This is actually where the coffee is gonna percolate to. It's basically a percolator. All right, reattach that. Get the seams in there. Good, there we go. Okay, getting warm through the towel. All right, it's got a little pressure relief valve that in case something happens, go ahead, start the fire. Now this is great. I love a gas stove. If you don't have a gas stove, this still works on like a ceramic cooktop. You want to go medium low, open up the lid, all right, and then that's where the coffee's going to come out. Put it over the heat, medium low, and this is going to take a couple minutes, but it'll start because we've already started the process with the hot water. You want to do that so it doesn't get a metallic taste to it. And then that'll start coming. But let me show you around our kitchen real quick while that's going, and we'll come back to it. I mean, look at this Betty Crocker recipe card library from 1971. I mean, fondues. Look at how many fondues you can make. Budget casseroles. Okay, so you know there's going to be a lot of Campbell soup ones in there. Wait, men's favorites? Okay, men's favorites. So this is the early 70s, guys. So lamb chops with minted fruits. That's funny. Cream soups, cold and hot. Whays with chili. I don't even know what whays are. All right, so men's favorite dishes. You know. So kind of fun. We can see the coffee starting to come out of there. All right, it's starting to percolate. So you're gonna let that go, and we'll notice it. As it gets towards the end, it's gonna change to a light, like kind of honey color, and then we know it's done. Once this is done, we wanna pull it off the heat and run the base under some cold water. That's for safety's sake, so you don't burn yourself, and to stop the process, because if it keeps going, it'll give some really nasty notes to the coffee. You could use your favorite. We brought some from our favorite shop back home. This they had there, and we're liking it. Add a little water to it, kind of like you do an Americano. You could make it extra strong, pour it over ice, and do an iced coffee in the afternoon. Here we go. Oh yeah, hear it? See it? Oh yeah, that sounds nice. Oh, the smell is good. Sorry guys that you can't smell this. It really is nice. So, this is what you think of when you picture a Moka Pot. This is the classic, but it just didn't hold enough for me. Mrs. Review Board and I are going to be sharing this one, so this one's really nice. But that one works too. I mean, you can see, look at, this was here. This is how much this lady, decorated this place. It still has the box. Look, the Sunbeam can opener. I mean, awesome. All right, so we are almost done here. I mean, truly went the extra mile in decorating. I mean, some of you are like, oh yeah, I totally remember that. Shut this heat off. Okay, now, important, don't just grab that handle. That handle's a little warm, so make sure you got a pot. We're gonna go run it under some cold water so we can stop the brewing process. And so we don't burn our hands, just to do that on the bottom. All right, there we go. Oh yeah. Gotta love the coffee cup Mrs. Review Board found. Love it, handmade. Classic, made in the USA. Oh yeah, look at that. So I would split this between 2 cups, but I'm just gonna make one big one, and Mrs. Review Board and I can share it. So I go ahead, add just a little splash extra of water because that's pretty strong, so kind of like you're making an Americano. It's gonna be hot. All right. Oh yeah, smelling good. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Oh yeah, got it. Look at, all right. Everyone had this, right? We totally had this as a kid. Put your tea in, your lemonade. Tupperware, made in the USA, of course, back when everything used to be made in the USA. A Tang, kids, Tang, made for the space station, right? For the astronauts, that's hilarious. I've never actually had Tang, so I can't tell you if it's any good. Kind of an orange flavored drink, I don't know. So I was just buying time to let this cool down, so I don't want to burn my mouth on that. So let's go over. I'll take you outside, take you out back, through the kitchen. All right, come with me. Oh, gotta unlock the door. Safety, don't want people breaking in, right? Oh, there's a hummingbird. Mrs. Review Board loves hummingbirds. It just touched. I'm sorry, Mrs. Review Board loves hummingbirds. And there just was one right there. Getting some nectar out of that plant. It is raining today, guys. It's a lovely day for a nice cup of coffee, warm. It's a cool like 60 degrees here. Yeah, you know, we got kids. The dry creek bed is filled up. Apparently it's a rare occurrence that it rains here, but I'm loving this. You know, the cacti in the background, all kinds of different ones. You'll see when we take you on our hike through Segura National Park. Guys, Mrs. Review Board is so ecstatic. You should see her face. Take the camera back. She got to see the hummingbird. It's one of her favorite. She loves to see all nature, but hummingbirds are like one of her simple pleasures, but they're not simple. They're an amazing animal. So that is super awesome. We love it. I mean, this is what you get to see when you actually go outside, guys. You get to see nature, right? Don't just stay inside and stay cooped up. Get off the video games once in a while. Go back in time. Oh yeah, that is a good cup of coffee. It's still pretty hot, so I'm gonna be careful because I want to be able to taste later. So guys, listen, take the time, slow down a little bit. You know, that drip coffee pot, we all do it as Americans, hit it. But the extra time it takes to make an AeroPress, to make a Moka Pot, to make a Chemex. I mean, these are all things that have been around, and just slow down, enjoy, smell a cup of coffee, smell the roses. These aren't roses. Oh, it does smell good. It does taste good. Guys, hey, we thank you for joining us. Hopefully you had some fun running down memory lane with us. Even if it wasn't fully down my memories. I was born in the early 80s, so. But we love it. Guys, subscribe to the channel so we can keep bringing you more stuff. Smash that like button. Tell your friends and family about us. And if no one's told you today, guys, you're a 10 out of 10. Cheers.